Today's session is going to be session number 6, and that is about role of media in shaping consumer behavior. I have already spoken a lot about different mediums those are available, like there is print media, there is digital media, there are telecasting and broadcasting mediums which help in influencing or changing the perception of a consumer. And then, from the following points, we can see what kind of influence or impact and effect media is going to leave on the minds of the consumers or customers. If I have to talk about this, there has been changes which are witnessed by 1990s 1995 when globalization hit our country, and since then there has been explosion of media more, and I'm talking specifically about when internet was introduced, and when there was disruption of technology, people's habits, dressing style, food, cuisine, culture, education, health, then medical science, everything has noticed a lot of changes. In this blog, I'm talking about the article given by Marla Curie, as you all can see on the screen. We all know advertising is not a cakewalk. I have discussed about PRIDE, persuasion, reminder, acting as an informative thing, developing positive attitude, educating customers. If I have to fulfill all these five advertising objectives, I have to properly invest and see what kind of media or what kind of brand ambassador, who am I going to select, where people would be easily influenced and they would opt for my product. And the advertising agencies, advertising advertisers, and government and the consumers and other parties are all kind of stakeholders in this field. Every advertiser will spend millions and billions of rupees and dollars to have a successful ad campaign. The very first factor that is a kind of influential tool, that is media advertising or advertising media. Now this kind of advertisements, where there are kind of advertisements that we view, that we listen, that we read about, where suppose a message can be telecasted or broadcasted through television or radio. Sometimes the things told on the television or any other media are a kind of exaggeration more than attracting the audience, but this is how the formula works. If I have to retain the audiences, I have to give a powerful impact, and I can make use of, you can say, radio, magazine, newspaper, television, where I have to give some demonstrations and I can attract the audience. Then, entertainment media, we all go to watch movies in the theaters. Even if we don't go, if I have Amazon, Netflix, if I'm watching all the videos, you can say different serials or series or movies, there are different kind of pop-ups and advertisements which can keep on flashing always, also on YouTube. And the advertisement which are specifically shown in the theater before the movie starts or in between the interval are called as cinema advertisement, like Siska LED, Irfan Khan giving the advertisement. Entertainment media has been a kind of a booster in the advertising field, where it has very much impacted minds of the audiences, where making use of celebrities endorsement, and it can create a kind of brand awareness among the people, which will put direct and indirect impact and a long lasting impact in the minds of the audiences, which can again positively uplift the demand for the product or service that is available. Online media, with the emergence of internet in India late 1990s, there has been seen social media, and people who are using social media have been following different pages where people can be easily influenced by putting an advertisement. There has been a lot of technological disruption. Online media will be not that costlier, but will be easily controlled by the advertiser, and there can be proper tracking of whoever visits your internet. How is the traffic, how are you going to control the traffic, how are you going to remind your audience to come back and buy, and etc. When I have to purchase something, I can look for different alternatives, and if I need in this period when we are all in the lockdown, instead of going out, I can see something online, right from the food ordering, right from buying apparels, clothes, right from buying medicines, electronics, etc. Online media has definitely impacted everybody and is a kind of uh, booster. Caveat emptor, this concept originated from Sale of Goods Act 1930 long back, and the caveat emptor concept highlights about let the buyer beware. If I have to literally translate the meaning for that, it means let the buyer beware. A buyer will rely on his own skill, knowledge, judgment, and expertise. Where if I'm visiting a shop and I really like some t shirt, but the seller insists and tells me this is not of good quality, why don't you buy some other? But then instead of listening to him, I simply say, no, I have to buy this because I liked it. Doesn't matter if it is of what quality, if it is defective, but I like the color, I'm going to buy. In such cases, the caveat emptor concepts come into the picture where we will be responsible for whatever purchases we are doing. And the caveat emptor concept has also it has been a kind of tool that has influenced and increased consumerism in India through e-commerce. So that was all about what I have been told today. If there is any doubt regarding this, please let me know. Thank you.